This video was presented by the EA Creator Network. Hey, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new. So today we're going to be checking out the Create a Sim portion of the Sims 4 Growing Together expansion. If you were looking to check out some build buy footage or maybe even some gameplay on the Sims 4 Growing Together, make sure to check out the description where I've compiled a little playlist of all of the videos that I have done surrounding the Sims 4 Growing Together. I'm just going to forewarn y'all right now, this might be the longest Create a Sim showcase that I've ever done on an expansion before, just for the simple fact that there is so much content to cover, and because there's so much content, and also because infants are a part of a base game update that we'll be getting. Anything related to them specifically, I'm going to be doing separate videos on. However, I will show off the assets that come with Growing Together that is specifically for infants in case you do decide to get this expansion. Hopefully that makes sense. And if you guys are curious to know the family dynamic of the Grover household, because well, we have a little bit of a blended cast here. I did do a Create a Sim on this family where I tell you all about the drama between Ayla and her baby daddy Oliver Payne. So here we do have again Ayla Grover. We have her father Perry Grover and Oliver Payne, who is Ayla's ex, almost fiance, and the father of their son Jacob Grover. One of the major selling points in the Sims 4 Growing Together has to be the new family dynamic system. So you can either set the family dynamic in Create a Sim, or you can let it organically create itself through gameplay. So if you decide to go the Create a Sim route, all you have to do is hit edit relationships, and then underneath edit relationships, any sim that you are a family member with, you will be able to create that family dynamic. So you can choose from close, distant, supportive, permissive, difficult, strict, and also jokesters. Now, depending on what option you choose, it's going to kind of change the course of your relationship with that sim and also give you some extra gameplay. And the great thing about the family dynamic system is that even if both sims live in separate households, the family dynamic will still remain in effect. So going back to what I said earlier about family dynamics affecting gameplay, I haven't really discovered all of the ways that family dynamics affect gameplay, but I do have one example for you that the sim gurus gave us during the private live stream. So for instance, two sims that have a very close relationship might call each other often, whereas two sims that are distant, you might notice that that opposing sim may not call very often, if at all. And if there's a family dynamic that presents itself through gameplay, or perhaps you set one and Create a Sim that you're not particularly fond of, there are two different ways that you can get rid of it. So you can pick up a potion. I'm pretty sure this potion would be underneath the reward store, and then the other option is via the keepsake box, which we'll talk about a little bit more once we actually get into the gameplay. Likes or dislikes now play a heavy role in establishing the compatibility between two sims. Now, I did play around with this a little bit, and let me tell you, gone are the days where you could just create a relationship out of thin air willy-nilly. You have to work at it now, and it's definitely a lot harder than you think. Believe me, I was about to pull my hair out. It took me an entire sim day to establish a relationship, a romantic relationship between two sims. So with that, we have two brand new categories. We have the Sims characteristics category, and we also have a conversation topics. Now, once you hop into the Sims characteristics category, you're gonna have a ton of sim characteristics to choose from. And so here we have ambitious sims, argumentative sims, we have family motivated, egotistical, funny, high energy, homebody, idealistic, pet enthusiast, spirited sims, romantic enthusiast, rascals, and the list goes on. Not to mention, when you hover over a specific sim characteristic, it'll give you a little brief description of the characteristic itself, and then it kind of tells you how it will work for you or work against you when building relationships with other sims. And then if we go back, we have the conversation topics, which I personally really like a lot. So there's conversation topics like affection, arguments, complaints, deep thoughts, flirtation, malicious interactions. We have gossip, physical intimacy. And the cool thing about these is that sims will actually discover certain conversation topics that they enjoy just through organic gameplay. And the same thing goes for sim characteristics as well. You'll get like a little prompt, and it's kind of like when a sim discovers they like a specific maybe activity or something. It's very similar to that. And so you have the option in gameplay to either be like, sure, yeah, no, Perry absolutely loves family oriented sims, or maybe he doesn't. You know, you get to kind of choose whether or not that particular sim characteristic appeals to your sim or conversation topic. I think you get the point. While there aren't any new aspirations or traits for adults, there are 4 brand new aspirations for children. So here underneath multi-skill, we have the first brand new aspiration. It is called Playtime Captain. This sim loves to seek out active play with friends. Here we have Creative Genius. This sim wants to build their creative and mental skills to inspire innovation and play. Slumber Party Animal. This sim wants to be the life of the party in a uniquely creative way. And the last one is Mind and Body. This sim wants to master both their mind and body. I almost forgot to mention it, but we do have a brand new soul music category. Underneath skin details, there are so many new ways that we can add personality and character to our sims to really tell their story. In fact, there's so many brand new details. I don't think I'm going to be able to cover every single freaking one. The first set of details are what appear to be like freckles or maybe even age spots. If you scroll through, there are a bunch of different variations of those. Now we actually have moles. This is kind of new. I mean, we've had moles before, but they didn't really look like moles. They looked more like beauty marks. These actually seem to have like a little bit of weight to them. And I love how they're slotted because you could actually layer a bunch of these effects all at once to create a truly unique look. And then down here, we have a bunch of brand new birthmarks. So this one actually looks like a little heart. And then if you want to, you can change the color of it so you can kind of give it a different hue. Here we have another variation of the heart birthmark. It's just on the other side. This one is underneath the eye. This one is underneath the other eye. And then here we have like a couple neck birthmarks and a few more facial ones. Now, Sims can be born with birthmarks, I do believe, and the effects of the birthmark will change or fade over time. Don't quote me exactly verbatim, but I know something along the lines of that can happen. So carrying over to the body skin details, if we actually go underneath, let me see, right here, skin details, you'll be able to see we actually have like body freckles now, which are really cool, or again, like age spots. We have different birthmarks that go from the trunk of the back up to the middle of the back. Here we have one on the shoulder and the adjacent shoulder, the forearms, and then body moles as well. A bunch of different variations here. Back moles, more back moles, and then there's a couple other different placements for those birthmarks that I was mentioning earlier. I think this one might actually be on the thigh there, if you guys can kind of see that. And there's even stretch marks too, but I feel like these stretch marks and birthmarks are actually base game because they don't have a particular icon on them. I actually didn't expect that at all. In fact, even these birthmarks here, I'm showcasing them for growing together, but I do believe these are actually base games, so not something you'll necessarily need growing together for. We also get 2 brand new facial scars. So the first one is a brow scar. Here it is on the forehead, and the second one is a mouth scar as well, which will be really cool to tell some fun stories with. Since kids can now lose teeth and growing together, it kind of makes sense that we would get some brand new teeth variants for the children. Here we have the first option where the front tooth is clearly missing. Here we have braces with the front tooth missing, a set of crooked teeth with the front tooth gone, and then this one just looks like a bigger version of this one. Honestly, I don't notice any difference. Maybe there's something, maybe there's not, who knows. And the last set is a pair of crooked teeth, again with the front tooth missing. We're gonna start off with the female cast catalog, and here we have our 8 brand new hairstyles. Technically it's 6 because the other 2 are just different variants of another hair. Our first hairstyle here features these voluminous curls pulled back with this beautiful headband with a middle part. I really like the middle part on this one. I thought that was kind of a unique little touch. And then the second variant just allows you to add a pattern to the headband. We also have a nice mid-length unisex hairstyle and a beautiful braided bun that is literally miles freaking high. This hairstyle, you guys, is so detailed. It's actually quite crazy. Come to find out, the Sims team actually collaborated with a hairstylist to help them make these hairs, and I think it kind of shows. This one has two little puffy buns. We have some beautiful like braids leading up into those buns, and to frame the face, we have two braids with these beautiful wooden beads. The next hairstyle is definitely one of my favorites, especially for like elders. It features these really close-knit curls. I love like the little baby hairs in the front. The second variation of this hair is actually really interesting, and it seems like the Sims team has been doing this more often, where they actually add in like little highlights or ombres to the hair, and I really love the way that the ombre version, or I guess the highlighted version of this hair looks. The last and final hair is probably my least favorite out of the bunch. I think it would look better on children, at least that's my personal opinion, and I think what's really throwing me off is just like the space on the forehead. It is absolutely gargantuous. However, when you do flip the hair towards the back, you can see like these little minor details of like little portions of the hair out of place. And so I will admit, although it isn't my personal favorite, I really do appreciate all the little details that went into making this hair. I spent a lot of time getting very familiar with all the different articles of clothing in the Growing Together wardrobe, and let me tell you, I really do love this cast catalog. Even the color story, it's very like neutral and muted. There are some pops of colors in there, which I appreciate, but the clothes themselves are very unique and different. A lot of them are like super oversized and feature a lot of different unique patterns that we haven't actually seen before. And I love how this particular wardrobe is perfect for Sims of all ages, going from like children to teens to young adults, and even elders, which we desperately freaking needed. This particular tank top is probably one of my freaking favorites. Sorry that I'm like speeding through this a little bit quicker than I normally would. Like I said, there's just so much to show, so hopefully y'all are getting a good look. This is a really interesting t-shirt. It almost looks like it was knitted or like handmade. I love this top here. I thought it was an interesting duo because here we have like an oversized, potentially fluffy cardigan with, I think this is like an argyle type of pattern, and then what appears to be like a halter top or some sort of, not halter top, what is this called? Like a, I can't even remember, like a crop top or something underneath. But this here is probably one of my personal favorites. It's a crop top tracksuit. We do have quite a few of those actually, but I really like this one. Like I really do. I really, really do. This is an interesting shirt too as well. It features like a cropped knitted sweatshirt, and then we have like an oversized dress shirt underneath. Another kind of variant of the same type of cardigan with a bunch of different layers. Here's just a very super easy, kind of casual cami. I love the way it slouches. I also love the back too. The colors in this one are really nice as well. There's some beautiful jewel tones. This shirt is definitely interesting. It has like a knitted material, but then we have like these crazy little sleeves. That's kind of cool. This is also a really pretty top too. It almost looks like it's see-through. I can't quite put my finger on the fabric. It almost looks like maybe it's lace too. I'm not 100% sure, but it is really beautiful and super well done. The last two tops look a little something like this. I envision that these would probably be for more mature Sims, but still really pretty nonetheless. And then here we have one last little top. Again, I would say that this is probably one of the more unique wardrobes I've seen the Sims come out with, so I'm super excited about that. Not to like throw out any spoilers, but I will say out of the male and female selections, the male catalog is probably my absolute favorite. Here we have some quilted shorts, and we also have ourselves a quilted skirt, and then a pair of pants. I think I've actually seen these pants in almost like a CC version before, so those are interesting to see. They're kind of like dressy, but also like super duper casual. I'm not exactly sure what type of pants these are, but they're very flowy. I can envision them being maybe like more of like a satiny material. Now these pants here, they look like they're cotton, actually match with a lot of things, but I think if I'm not mistaken, they're actually supposed to go with this top here, which makes for a really, really freaking cute set. And then we have a nice little pair of boyfriend jeans. This is what those look like, and everything is so easy to mix and match because the color story is very cohesive. And I will say all of these options pair very nicely with one another, so it's a very complete wardrobe to might I add. And for full body, we do have a couple different options. We have this beautiful like plaited long, I don't know what kind of dress this would be called, but it looks like that. And then this one kind of reminds me of a dress that I think we got in Eco Lifestyle. I could be wrong. Here's a beautiful combo. I love the sparkly dress underneath with this beautiful like cardigan. And then we have ourselves a nice little, I guess it's like a tracksuit outfit. I mean, I could definitely see, like I said, the elderly wearing this. I love the little gems on top, and also the details, I will say, are absolutely incredible. We have come such a long way when it comes to the clothing in The Sims 4. It's kind of crazy. And this is a cute little like baby doll dress. You could wear this as like a maternity outfit, or maybe you could even wear this to bed. It's kind of up to you. Here's another dress that's perfect for maternity wear. I love that in these outfits or in these pieces, they've given you a lot of different colors to choose from in solid swatches, but also they've added in some very flattering patterns as well. So there's a ton of selection. And here is another dress. This one has like some really fluffy sleeves. We have some nice like details around the collar, a beautiful bow in the back, and then our last dress looks like this. I know I said earlier that I felt like those pants were meant to go with this top in particular, but now that I'm thinking about it, these leggings that we get in the accessories actually match way better. But again, going back to what I said about this kind of being a very cohesive cast wardrobe, literally everything goes together. I'm noticing we're growing together. It's just a vibe. But these are some very interesting leggings, and I love how opaque they are too as well. There's no sheerness to them. They're actually really nice and very solid. There aren't any new shoes, which is kind of a bummer, but we do get one brand new pair of earrings. And let me just tell you, these earrings have me in a freaking chokehold. Today, I think they're probably one of the most beautiful, most intriguing, intricate pair of earrings that we have received. Also, let's just check out this Aurora Borealis swatch. It is literally breathtaking. I think these earrings are seriously so damn gorgeous. I would wear them with every freaking outfit if I could. There's also two brand new hats, technically one brand new hat, and this absolutely beautiful head scarf. Now, I do remember the Sim Guru saying that this was kind of geared towards like the elderly or what have you, but I can see Sims of all ages wearing this. Well, not of all ages, but whatever ages the game allows. This is seriously such a cool little headscarf, and I can't wait to play around with it. And then we got this hat here, which I'm a little confused by. I don't know how much use I'll get out of this. It is very nice. I just am not like the biggest fan of it for some reason. I don't hate it, but I don't necessarily love it either. For the little girls, we get the same adult female hairstyles, just converted to children. And do you see what I mean? This hairstyle looks so much better on kids. I just think it's just meant for children, but I mean, I do appreciate the fact that I guess adult females can wear it too. Hats, we get helmets because children can finally ride bikes, which is so freaking exciting. And I really like this helmet, actually. It's kind of a unique shape. I don't know if this is how helmets are these days, but it looks a little weird. And actually, if I'm really looking at it, not that protective either, but I still really love all the little swatches. We got like ladybugs, we have like polka dots, zebra, lemons, and I don't know what this is, like confetti or maybe glitter or something. So for accessories, we do get these little necklaces, and I think these are so cute and just super playful looking. This one actually looks like a necklace I had as a kid. It has like random little beads and like these little lettered beads and stuff. We got like little watermelons and strawberries, and if I'm not mistaken, there should actually be bracelets too. So I can't recall how they work, but I'm pretty sure that you can actually give friendship bracelets to other Sims, and I don't know if you can make them. Maybe you can. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's really cool that they're included. So we have like a little set here. I don't know if it's just me, but doesn't this entire outfit look like something straight out of the First Fits kit? I mean, it really does. I'm not complaining. It's a super duper cute outfit, and I love the top, but it's just something that I personally haven't noticed. The swatches are definitely a little bit different, but I do like them a lot. This swatch here is probably one of my favorites. I actually think this is super duper cute. The next shirt is also very unique. I love the detailing around like the around the hood there. This swatch is probably my absolute favorite. The rainbow follows the stars. We have like a cute little elephant too as well, and a nice black and red swatch. This shirt is definitely throwing me off with the double collar because you don't need to pop it once, you got to pop it twice. But I love that it's also tucked in. Does it match these shorts? No, not really, but I mean, I'm sure there's something that will definitely match. Now, I haven't actually showed you the male wardrobe yet, but I'm pretty sure the male Sims actually have a shirt that looks just like this. And this particular shirt kind of reminds me of a crew neck, again, out of the First Fits kit, but also out of the outdoor retreat pack. Well, maybe not necessarily like the shirt. There's something there that reminds me of that, but granted, this is so much better. I'm just comparing. I'm not saying anything either which way. There's also this super cute little graphic tee with lions on it and these rolled up sleeves. And at the end, we do actually have some solid swatches. Here's a cute little like frilly top with some buttons, and I think this does come in a plaid and a solid design as well. Another tee that comes in some solid variations, as well as some with like a little bird on it. I think that's all you get in terms of like a graphic. And the last option here is this little buttoned up dress shirt, and there's like some sort of like a bubble design or a circle design there on the pocket. And of course there's also a nice little solid swatch as well. So let's check out the bottoms. You guys already saw these shorts here. These are super cute for, you know, working out, maybe even swimming for the boys. We do get a nice little pair of pants. These ones kind of look like the pants that we received for the females. And then here are a nice little dress pair as well. They have like pockets and stuff on the sides. They look like they're denim, actually. They don't look like they're like cloth material. And here we have a nice length of a denim short. I feel like the denim shorts have always been like too short, or just really just too short, honestly. And so it's nice to have a pair that actually hit at the knee. And speaking of short shorts, here they are. I actually like these ones a lot because, again, they kind of match with everything. And these would be great for swim trunks, or, you know, maybe just, again, working out or exercising and that type of thing. So for full body, there's two dresses. We have this cute little strawberry dress. There's also a variation of this dress that has like a little owl on it, and then a couple solid options as well. Then we have a pair of overalls with a nice little crisscross kind of whatchamacallit. I totally am spacing right now because I've talked so much. Oh boy, plaid pattern. Oh, this is super cute. I love like how like vintage and like 70s this looks. And then here we have like a little striped shirt underneath, and again some nice solid swatches as well. I don't know how many times I can say solid swatches, but yes, we have some solid swatches too. I don't believe there are any shoes. The lack of shoes in this pack definitely makes me feel a little sad. Before we go any further, I feel like I need to address a couple things. So you guys might hear honking outside my window, like literally honka honka honka, and I swear I don't have like a clown just, you know, chilling out there or anything. It's actually this person who sells corn on a food cart, or through a food cart, or with a food cart, whatever, it doesn't even matter. So if you hear them honking up a storm out there, that is what that is. And then the second thing that I noticed is the graphics in the Sims 4 Creative Sim just appear to be so much better. And the way that even toddlers look seem to be more accurate. Like, this is probably one of the cutest toddlers I've ever seen. And it's just like the style of them has absolutely changed. Like, they definitely tweaked something here. Or maybe I need to tweak my eyes. I don't know. Who knows at this point? So we're going to start off with accessories because we're already here. We get some cute little flower glasses that I actually think are pretty damn adorable, even though they are sitting at the tip of my Sim's nose. Then there are some, hold on a quick little second. Are there hats? No, there's no hats. No new accessories. The hairs, you guys kind of already saw those. We do have two brand new full body outfits. So we have like this cute little 3-piece with the cardigan. This is what that looks like. Some of them have like, you know, the argyle pattern. We've got some with you know, little graphics and whatnot on them. Super adorable. And then this one kind of reminds me of the overalls that we saw for the little girls a little bit earlier, except it's actually very different now that I'm looking at it. So for tops, we do have two little tops. We've got like this cute little varsity jacket and another graphic tee, which I personally can't get enough of. These ones have like little dinosaurs. I think that's like a, I don't know, like a tangerine or something on there. Maybe a tomato, who knows? This one probably a cherry. We've got like ducks, and I think that's the only animal that I'm seeing. Well, animal and dinosaurs. I'm like delusional. Okay, like this. I've been filming for a very long time, my friend. But yeah, those are them. And then for bottoms, we have like these cute little flowy denim pants with the sparkles on the side. Some have the sparkles embroidered into them. Some are just solids. We've got like these cute little drawstring shorts here, and another pair of pants that kind of like balloon out at the bottom. Earlier I did mention about the lack of shoes, and so far I found my first pair with this expansion. We do have these cute little socks too, by the way. I think these are absolutely adorable. They're like little bears. Some of them are little piggies. I don't know what that is, like another bear maybe, possibly. But yeah, just like little animal socks. They're so cute. And then for shoes, we've got these Mary Janes. I don't know if you guys can see them. Actually, I don't think they're technically sandals. They're not, I don't believe these would be Mary Janes, but those are what they look like. And we actually have a cute little pair of sneakers for the toddlers, which I don't even think I've ever really seen like nice sneakers for the toddlers before. My only complaint is that these weren't made for children or the adults, because I would have my Sims rock these all day, every day. So just to reiterate really quick, in case you missed it, or maybe you forgot because, you know, it's been a while since I've mentioned it, I won't be going over any of the base game infant content. I'm actually going to do a separate video covering all of that goodness. However, I will be showcasing all of the infant content that comes with growing together. So we're going to start off with the hairstyles. There's 4 in total, and the first 3 I do believe are unisex. So the first one we have is this little curly hairstyle, and we've got like these little straight baby hairs. All of the wildness is truly happening within this hair. Then we have like this cute little wavy number as well, super thick, and again with like the finer little baby hairs underneath. I love that. This one is definitely my personal favorite. I love the little baby hairs, and also just like the overall style of this one. I think it's super cute. I do wish though that there were more options for the little girls, I guess. I mean, I feel like they definitely could have done at least one more female hair. You do get more options with the base game, so keep that in mind. Apparently, the age range, the IRL age range for infants in The Sims 4 is 8 months. I thought that was kind of interesting because it seems a little old to me personally. I don't know if you guys find that kind of old, but yeah, 8 months is the age range for infants in The Sims 4. We also get this cute little knitted hat with the pom-poms, and I thought it was kind of odd that the infants got a pair of sunglasses, because again, putting glasses on an 8-month-old, like, good freaking luck keeping those on. That's all I have to say, but those are what they look like. And then for outfits, we get basically just a bunch of full body options. So we have like the infamous ducky outfit here, which is super duper cute. I love that when you turn the infant towards the back, the boppy pillow like goes transparent, so that's kind of cool. That's such a clean touch. But this is what this one looks like. I absolutely love this outfit. Then we have like a bunch of like onesies too that come in a variety of different cuts and lengths and patterns and whatnot. I am trying to go through these rather quickly because I feel like I've already taken up so much of your time. Here's a cute little outfit. It's actually a 2-piece. So we have like this little crew neck, these cute little sweatpants, and it comes in basically just this one particular pattern, but in a different, like a bunch of different swatches. And here's a cute little outfit for like the summertime. I am a little surprised that there aren't any bathing suits for infants. I don't think they can do a bunch of water play or any water play actually at all, but just to have that be an option would have been kind of nice. Granted, there could be something in the base game. I do have it tagged out right now, so it's possible that there's something, and I'm just not seeing it because it's for the base game, but would have been nice to see them add that in to the wardrobe for growing together. So here's another little two-piece outfit. This could actually be for, you know, nighttime if you wanted to, maybe sleepwear. Oh my god, hold on, check out the little hedgehog. I love that the pocket is the hedgehog and like the details surrounding it. I think that's so cute. There's like a little elephant here, and then we have like a non-animal version of this piece, and then we have two more to go through. This one is cute again for like the summertime or maybe the spring. We have like these cute little rain clouds. We have ourselves a little sunshine too, which is super cute. I love infant clothes, y'all. I seriously cannot get enough. And then of course we have ourselves a little, I call these onesies, but they're not onesies, they're like sleepers, I guess, maybe, possibly. There's probably even a like another name for it that I'm not like getting across, but this one's also really cute too. We have like little tangerine fruits. We've got some sharks on there. Everybody remembers Baby Shark. I don't even know if it's a thing anymore, but y'all, I am Baby Sharked out. But there are some sharks. And we also have these cute little pandas. I hope y'all are still hanging in there with me. I feel like I have been filming this Creative Sim showcase for literal hours now, and I think it has been actual hours. Again, there's just so much to go through and so much to talk about, but we are finally in the male portion of the catalog, my favorite part of the catalog. I think they did really well with this one, and I can't often say that about the male wardrobe at all, but lately EA has been stepping their freaking game up. So the first hair is this one. It kind of reminds me of the hair that we got recently in the base game update, and a hair very similar to the one in, I want to say, high school years. It like has the same idea to it, but they are all quite different in their own way. So the female hairs that we saw earlier are also cross compatible for the males. I don't know what is going on with this this icon, but it's kind of scary. I think these hairs are just like the gray tone version of the original hairs. I'm not even sure honestly what's happening here, but yeah, so basically you saw all of the hairs that we get with the males in the female catalog or category or whatever. But yeah, we also get a brand new facial hair, which I was super duper excited to see. So it looks like this. I love it a lot. I love how like clean the edges are, and also the overall texture and shape of this bad boy. It looks super good. You saw this hair earlier, so I'm not going to really spend a lot of time talking about that, but let's dive into the actual clothes themselves. So the first top is this little plaid dress up shirt. I really do like this one. I don't know what it is. I mean, we have a lot of plaid dress up shirts, but this one is just like really different, and I don't know, I like it a lot. The only thing I will say that kind of threw me off a little bit is you can't add in watches or bracelets or any type of accessory except for rings, because it won't show up due to where the sleeves end. So I thought that was kind of weird. This top is definitely kind of weird, actually. Speaking of which, I don't know if I like this one personally. I mean, I'm sure I could find a sim that will definitely rock it, but I love this cardigan with this little dress shirt underneath. Like the length of the sleeves and where it cuts off are just chef's kiss. And I think I told you guys earlier in the Toddlers, was it Toddlers? It was Toddlers, I believe. Maybe, or was it Children? I can't recall. It's all a blur. But we had a very similar shirt for them as well, and it looked like this. And here is a really nice piece. I love like the print in the front. I love the like turtleneck underneath. I feel like there's a certain like boho vibe to this that it's giving, and I really like it a lot. Even like the texture, it looks like it's fleece, maybe, possibly. The abundance of cardigans and sweatshirts and those like, you know, kind of like old folk print is just, it's just running wild. It's rampant. Like somebody needs to stop it. But I love it too, because again, I feel like this wardrobe is so perfect for a ton of different age ranges. Like no one is really left out. This is a really nice little windbreaker. I think the pocket is really big, but I mean, you could definitely stick a lot of different things in there. It's perfect for you know, your athleisure wear. We have like a nice little daytime, maybe not some, but just a nice little t-shirt here with some fun little prints on it. We've got a button-up collared shirt here. Love this one. Definitely giving Uncle Frank. I like that. This is probably one of my favorite sweatshirts, and it's just a oversized cardigan basically, and it comes in some really interesting ombre prints too. No solids actually. I think every single one of these is an actual ombre. This is a really cool shirt. I love this shirt for so many reasons. Again, it kind of reminds me of something vintage. Maybe you'd find it at like the thrift store, but also it kind of gives like uniform, maybe even teen too. This is also another one of my favorite pieces. It looks so comfy and cozy. I love the pocket. So here we have a rather short zip up sweatshirt. I actually think part of the zipper might be missing, or it's just really oversized, but do you guys see the sheen on the zipper too? That's cool. And I love like the roll-up sleeves. This one does actually work with a watch. And then we have another little collared shirt with, I think this looks like a vest, but it actually might not be. At first I thought this was a vest, but I think this is just one shirt here that kind of looks like a vest a little bit. Now this top also reminds me of something we have received previously, but I like it so much that I don't really care. I'm not super in favor of the solid swatches with this one. I actually think I prefer the striped variants a lot more. And then this is definitely a vest, a sweater vest of some kind. And I've noticed like the tags here, they're like some type of brand, so maybe there's some lore there, I'm not sure. This is a very interesting jacket slash like windbreaker thing. I think this is great for obviously your winter wear outfits, but yeah, it's just this is weird. I can't tell if it's like one piece or this is layering on top of this plaid option here. I really don't know. I can't actually figure it out, but here's another really cool outfit too as well. I like how chunky the zipper is in this, and I love the sleeve cut off too. I think this is really cool. Again, I'm obsessed with the male clothing. I think it's very casual, but some of it's fashionable, but not too out there either. But it's also very unique, and I feel like I would get a lot of use out of these, again, for my Sims of all ages. So those are the tops, and we're gonna move on to the bottom zone. I really like these shorts. I think I've been wanting a pair of these shorts. In fact, I know I've been wanting a pair of these shorts for a very freaking long time now. So to see them in here is super exciting. They don't have any back pockets, but they've got a lot of pockets here on the thighs. And then obviously I think there's some pockets there on the sides. Not that it matters. You're not going to be sticking anything in those pockets. These shorts here are perfect for like your swimwear or your athletic wear. And again, I do feel like these shorts also are in the children's category too. We have, again, those quilted shorts that you guys saw earlier. I don't think my male Sims will be wearing this. Maybe they'll be wearing them as like boxer shorts or something to bed, but like out in public, probably not. So here are these little like cargo pants. Those are what those look like. I like the little cross belt loop in the back. Those are super sweet. And then here are the other pants that we saw earlier. Again, not really sure the material of these bad boys. They look like they could just be some sort of like, maybe, I don't know, polyester material. Who really even cares? But they are the same pants, or very similar to the pants that we had for the females. And you already saw the shorts that I'm obsessed with. And then here are some pants or some jeans that kind of look like they could be the same ones that the females received. I actually like these a lot. I haven't been wearing them a ton in my cast like wardrobe when I was playing around earlier. They're kind of hard to pair, especially with the lack of shoes. That's my only freaking complaint. But if we had a nice pair of sneakers in here, I could have definitely worn these out a little more. And then the last option are these shorts, which they kind of look like for the belt it's a shoestring, which, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I think we've all been there once upon a time where we didn't have the belt but we had a shoestring. So I kind of I like what they did with that there for sure. And then a full body, the only thing that we have is this little tracksuit, which I actually adore the hell out of. I will say it is shaped a little weird, like the way it fits on my sim. It doesn't irk me, it just sits weird. I'm not sure if this needs to be said, but there's nothing proprietary for the children males that you guys didn't already see for the children females. The toddler boys do get one top that the toddler girls didn't, and this is it here. So basically it's like a little cardigan with a little dress shirt underneath. Well, you guys, I'm 99.9% sure that is everything for the Sims 4 Growing Together Create a Sim Showcase. but of course, I'm only human. I probably missed a thing or two, but fingers crossed. Fingers crossed I did not. But I'm seriously curious to know, what do you guys think about the cast wardrobe for this expansion? I really like it. I will say I like the male wardrobe a little more than the females. There's definitely some things I wish I would have seen, like for instance, more shoe options for sure, at least a good pair of sneakers, because I feel like that is where it's lacking. But other than that, I must admit I really do like everything that I'm seeing so far. And again, just in case you missed it, I have compiled a little playlist which I have put in the description of all of my growing together videos, so you don't miss a single one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. I hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.